Amy Grant is performing at the Paramount Theater in Charlottesville, and it was just about over a year ago, Amy, you had open heart surgery. How you feeling now?
I'm better. Hey, I had something that was fixable. I had no idea I had a flat tire.
Well, it's good that we got checked up then, right?
Yeah.
Big thing that you keep hearing lately, of course, is the 30th anniversary of your major album that has actually been in and out of my life as well throughout the years, Heart in Motion. I know you get this question a lot. Does it seem like yesterday or does it seem like forever ago?
Both. I'm sure everybody has times in their life that they can look back on and say, we were all a part of something that was a game changer. It could have been a sports team in high school. It could have been, but for a lot of us in Nashville, producers, writers, musicians, that at that time it took a town mostly known for country music and made a difference in a lot of our lives and in the perception of what was coming out of Nashville. So there have been a lot bigger records that have sold more from bigger artists. But I think being from a smaller town, I don't know. It's just been, we've had so much fun reminiscing and celebrating. And when I'm singing those songs, even though now they're pitched a little lower, like, yeah, it all comes flooding back. Fun for everybody to be reminded of an earlier version of themselves.
I feel like when I look at this album, I think more like trailblazing comes to mind. You know, a lot of young women probably look at this and say, you know what, I can do that. The queen of Christian pop hanging out with us, Amy Grant's going to be at the Paramount Theater in Charlottesville. And years ago, you spilled over from Christian music to mainstream pop music. And that was kind of unheard of back then. Did you get any slack for that?
You know, nobody in my inner circle.
That's awesome.
I used to laugh and say I might have been the piñata at somebody's party, but it was not a party I was. We were mostly all in it together, you know. And when you're writing songs and making music, you know, it's just like, oh my gosh, is anybody going to enjoy this as much as we're enjoying it?
Well, the world enjoyed the song Baby, Baby back in 1991, and I remember vividly my little sister jumping up and down on the bed singing Baby, Baby over and over and over and over again.
Man.
If you could go back to your young self when you first started, what kind of advice would you give to yourself?
Oh, wow. That's the rub. You know, how I feel now, 40-plus years into the business. I don't know that I would have changed anything because I do feel like the way I'm wired is that I just give myself to whatever's right there. I guess I would have said everybody's a little more scared than they let on. That's what I would say. Because there so many times I would feel really in over my head because a lot happened to me when I was younger. And I think if I had just said, hey, everybody, no matter how much somebody is strutting, everybody has their vulnerable side. And just keep being yourself and getting to know people. But I feel like that's what my mother said to me.
Right, well, yeah. So
I guess anything I learned, I've tried to say to my children.
Amy Grant will be at the Paramount Theater tomorrow night. You can get your tickets at theparamount.net. Amy, it's been an honor. Thank you so much for taking the time, and we look forward to seeing you on stage again in Charlottesville at the Paramount Theater tomorrow night.
Thank you so much, Tom. Tell your sis I said hi.